well, yeah. I mean, we'll move on to another game that happened today, finished only a couple of hours ago. West Ham versus Chelsea. Bit of a shock result. I think obviously everyone had Chelsea down as the favourites. West Ham ran away with 2-1 winners. Despite
3-1
getting
winners.
3-1 winners, sorry, even. My mistake. I missed the last goal. I fell asleep. Had a little nap, unfortunately.
Nice.
But Moises Caicedo came off the bench and had an absolute
scumbag. Delighted for him. Delighted for him. That's what you get for saying no to Liverpool. Have that. Yeah, sorry, I had to get that out there. Carry on.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No. Fair enough. That was passionate.
No,
I like that.
I've never
do
been.
Do it more.
I've never been happier. Seeing that you gave away a penalty, I was delighted.
Did you see that?
Although
tweet?
Did
you see that tweet? There was. I saw a photo, and as soon as Caicedo come on, someone put. You can see the TV in the background. Caicedo just coming on, and a note. We had in a notebook. He wrote at the top of the notebook, Caicedo mistakes.
Love it.
And apparently, after the game, that page was that book was two pages full. Apparently, of Caicedo.
He's going to have that every game, bless him. But
it's been that price tag.
I didn't watch the game, but I saw, as I said, I saw the highlights, and I think West Ham have that in their locker to do that. They just have that.
Oh, they get big results, don't they?
Yeah, they do that, and they've scored a couple of goals, and I thought they'd struggle for goals. Well, obviously now with Paqueta and that bit an issue. Don't know how long he's got playing or how long he's going to potentially get.
Did you see his yellow card today?
No, I didn't see. No.
Go watch it. It's the most sus yellow card ever.
Did it look a bit dodgy?
He had a couple of quid on that one. I'll tell you that. He had a couple of quid on that one. It's the most sus yellow card ever.
Yeah.
But no, I thought West Ham looked very, very good. They looked a unit. Obviously, Chelsea missed a penalty. Enzo Fernandez did miss the penalty. And I was really annoyed at the time because I like what I see of Nicholas Jackson. So
I was thinking, why didn't he take it?
And I wanted him to say, get him off the mark. Get him off the mark.
Striker,
you've got a striker who needs the confidence. He's young. He needs the confidence. Stick him on that penalty. You give it out to Enzo Fernandez, and it just doesn't.
I agree because especially like I said, look back at any of their strikers in the better ones like Drogba would have taken that when he first joined, and I think it's definitely a way of like getting especially as a striker, you can get I think Haaland scored on his first game at West Ham with a penalty potentially. I don't
know if it's a penalty, but he
scored two, and I think one might have been a pen, or he scored a pen quite early on. You just get out of the way. It's one thing, light work.
And the fact is, Enzo Fernandez. He did win a World Cup.
I think Sterling might have even been. Sterling won it. I thought Sterling would have at least taken. He's taken them in throughout his career. Don't get me wrong. He's missed some, scored some, but he would have screamed to me. Or don't get me wrong, and Nkunku probably would have taken it if he was fit. But yeah, Enzo definitely wasn't in my options of who I'd have put to take it.
I mean, Chelsea do have a lot of players to come back from injury, like you say, Nkunku. They have a lot of good players on the bench.
Reece James,
Caicedo, Reece James, obviously now injured.
Lavia wasn't even in the squad today.
Lavia wasn't even in the squad. So we did give Chelsea a bit of a leeway. There's a massive transition period there for Maurizio Pochettino, but the quality of players they have. And, they train full-time. These are full-time players, yeah?
Yeah.
You'd think there'd be signs of a style of play being implemented in that squad. I couldn't really see a lot. I thought Raheem Sterling was good today. I thought he looked sharp. I thought he looked really sharp. But there, again, isn't really a lot to scream home for Chelsea.
It was a lot different from that game and the Liverpool game against us.
Yeah.
As I said, if you're based off the Liverpool game, they look really good and you could see an identity. But then without Reece James is massive. He's arguably their best player. And I think losing him is huge. So that is a massive effect on them. Because when he was out for a lot of last season and Chilwell, they look so poor. And you saw that today. They didn't have their best player and he's going to have an effect. As you said, they added a lot of players in. I disagree with the whole you give them leeway because when you're spending that much money on all these players coming in, they had the leeway last year because young players, first year, whatever. You can't be getting away with that again, I don't think. When they're just buying everyone just almost for the sake of it, hardly. I don't think you have the room for error to... if they don't get, I'd say, top I think top four. If they don't get top four, I think for me, or Champions League, because it might be fifth place this season gets Champions League. But if
But
they
with the
don't get
amount
to
of
Champions
quality
League,
they've got in their squad,
that's poor. And I
But
think,
to be fair, we like I did say, we do have to give Chelsea a little bit of time.
oh yeah, for sure.
I think they will come good. I
Yeah.
think there is enough quality in that side. Like the amount of players they've signed,
Yeah.
the silly money they've spent. You'd think that they will come good at some point.
Oh no, I agree, because I think up until, because there's an international break in, I think 2 weeks. I think up until that stage, these games are all a little bit all over the place. New signings, the transfer window's still open, everything's a little bit of a mess. It's just about points. I know it sounds stupid, but
it is racking up as much as you can early stages before
and then you have
lose your best players and sign better
internationals.
players. Yeah,
Exactly. Then you have the internationals, and then you know that you've got X, Y, Z who are definitely staying, and you can kick on. And I think that'll be the same with Chelsea. They're still looking at it going, we might need him, we might be losing him, whatever. Then I think they'll kick on after the international break. And I think that'll be the same for quite a few clubs that sort of aren't the finished article yet, such as Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham, that I think will get the couple of extra players they need to finish the jigsaw, then they'll kick on.
definitely.